She was 19 years old.
You almost lost your daughter.
Yes, her heart was at 5%.
Because of childbirth, she suddenly is in heart failure.
Yes, she had no prior problems, nothing. She had to be put in a coma just to keep her alive until they could figure out what the next step was.
She gave birth to Rhett and didn't get to hold him for 7 months.
7 months.
Because she was fighting for her own life.
Yes, sir.
Kelsey Cruz was saved by her doctors at Emory Hospital and a heart pump implanted in her chest.
This implant was keeping her alive.
Yes, sir.
And it depends on those batteries that last 8 to 10 hours tops.
Yes, sir. To do that, you have to keep one set plugged into the wall while you're using the other set so you can make sure they're charged. And that's what she depends on to live.
Kelsey's mom, Christy, called the electric cooperative in their hometown. The EMC's priority list doesn't prevent power from being cut off to medically dependent customers. The utility promises only advance notification that the lights will go out.
We're still trying to figure out what to do. You know, you're telling me my daughter's not a priority, that she's going to die if I don't have electricity, if the power goes out, if it gets cut off.
Because you could not rely on the electric cooperative, you had to buy a generator.
Yes, sir.
To make sure your daughter didn't die?
It's life or death. It's not like, hey, I need to plug up my video game, you know. I need to live to plug this up, you know.
For months, Christy drove more than 5 hours each way between their small South Georgia town and Emory Hospital in Atlanta, afraid to bring her daughter home because she worried they would be powerless.
Money was tight. We didn't have a job. We was living off of GoFundMe and what people around here gave us. We didn't have a job. Me and Mama stayed up there. We didn't work. One of us took care of the baby and one of us stayed at the hospital.
Were there times where you paid the electric bill off money people gave you from GoFundMe?
Yes, sir.
So yes, people have absolutely died because they were not able to pay their power bills and their electricity went out.
State Representative Marvin Lim represents Gwinnett County. He filed a bipartisan bill after hearing from Tina Marsden, another heart patient who received a collections call from Griffin Power while she was in the back of an ambulance.
This account has till 6 o'clock today to be paid.
So when I'm in the ambulance, can you say that again? The sirens are on.
The account has until 6 o'clock today to be paid, or it starts coming up on the cutoff list tomorrow.
HB 641 would require electric cooperatives and city-run utilities to provide extensions for medically dependent customers.
Require that EMCs and ultimately all electric suppliers in Georgia give at least 30 days or the length of an illness before a payment is due and before cutting off electric supply to someone that depends on it for a life-threatening condition like a heart disease. Georgia Power actually already does this.
Because they have to. Georgia Power is regulated by the Public Utilities Commission. Electric cooperatives and city utilities are not. Christie's EMC does offer extensions, but only on a case-by-case basis.
What this is attempting to do is to say in this narrow but critically life-saving important context that you don't have to plead your case, that you by right have this ability to extend your payment before, again, they cut off life-saving electricity to you.
Should it matter where in Georgia you live, whether you have this protection or not?
I think we should make it more uniform because it shouldn't be happenstance whether you get to live or die or not, depending on where you live.
After a year relying on electric power and an implant, Christy's daughter got a transplanted heart.
It's so crazy because at the same time Rhett was learning to walk, she was learning to walk again.
Now, Kelsey's heart is powered by the joy of watching her son grow up without fear of losing his mom.